Hey guys, just showing you a quick video overview of my Pondponics system. You can see there I've got the pond. It's got fish in there. I don't know if you'll be able to see them in the water there. They do like coming and saying hello. I think there's too much reflection there. You can see the water lilies done really well. That's just one single water lily. You can see the nice purple flowers that come up on that. They tend to open in the morning and close during the afternoon. So I've got water lily, I've got some miniature papyrus, and these are water irises. The papyrus is just starting to regrow after being given a very big haircut when I installed it. I really like my water feature. You can hear it's probably a little bit loud there now. I've just turned it up so I could actually show you guys the water coming down it. You can see the water coming down the silver iron there. It comes out of an old-fashioned, really dinged around farm tap up the top, and I left all the wood around that water feature unsanded, unoiled, just so it was really natural looking. You can see a little bit of the colour in the wood on the sides where I've split that timber. At first I was going to have the water going down into two of those watering cans and then onto the tin, but it made me want to go to the toilet all the time. So that idea got capped pretty quickly, and I'm pretty happy with that the way it is now. I've got a tap under the bath where I can slow that down. Just note, it's not a proper food raising aquaponics system. I'm only going to have ornamental fish in the pond and herbs and such in the system, so I'm not going to be growing fish to eat. I'm not going to be growing vegetables. We only get about half a day's sun on this side of the house, and I've got the white 50% waterproof shade cloth up there. So you can see my log. I really loved this log when I saw it at my friend's house. I've had to install drip emitters all through the log to keep the whatever it is growing on the log. You probably can't see there, I can't get good light here with my phone. It's a very deep mossy sort of material growing on the log. There's a few weeds coming up in it now I've got to get rid of. But we planted stuff within the log. Got the bromeliads. I don't know what this variegated plant is. We got that from my friend's place at the rainforest as well, and I think that that one came from the rainforest as well. I'm not sure what that one is, but you can see I've got Lysimachia or creeping jenny coming out of that pot there. Got goosefoot plant, arrowhead plant some people call it. In that one, that tends to do quite well. Within the bathtub itself, you can see my nice little worm there poking his head out. In these planters that are around the edge, they actually have soil in them, but they're fed by the pond water out of drip emitters. You can see one of them there. So I've got lemon balm in this first one. I've got some mint that I got from college, so I don't know exactly what sort of mint that is. This one here I bought. It was supposed to be Moroccan mint, and then on Quackeye's recommendation we got some chocolate mint, and you can see that one's starting to really grow well too. In the tub itself I chose to go with the clay balls instead of, I could have used gravel, Bob told me. But I wanted to introduce worms into here, and I think they'll live better within the clay media than just pure rocks. So you can see the plants I've got in there. I've got a 3-colour chili, which is a chili bite mambo chili. I've got some rosemary, and then I've got the thyme, oregano. The oregano is looking a bit sad. I think it's a nutrient deficiency. I've fed it some worm castings, and I've been feeding the tub every 1 to 2 weeks. I feed a capful of sea salt seaweed solution in, and this one's marjoram. I've got some chives there, little capsicum, parsley, 2 different types of basil. If you've never tried it, the purple basil is a really intense, lovely flavour to that. Standard basil up the back. This one here is perpetual spinach, which isn't actually a true spinach, it's a chard, I think it is, chard. And they say that the leaves, even when large on this, aren't bitter like spinach leaves will get, and it pretty well lasts all year round and returns the next year when it does die back. So that's an overview of everything we've done. We've got some elkhorn ferns around the place. They're only like about a month from being harvested, so they haven't started to grow really well yet. I've got to install a dripper system into those as well. But anyway, so it's just lovely sitting out here of an afternoon, in the cool, in the breeze, listening to the water go. Here we go. You can hear if you heard the gurgling there, that was the siphon finishing in the bathtub, the bell siphon stopping. So it's very quiet. You can only just hear the bell. You can hear it snuffling there now as the siphon ends. So you get that bit of snuffling at the end of the cycle, and at the start of the cycle you hear a little bit of water splashing from the prime hole that I've had put in under there, and then the whole cycle basically until the end is very quiet. You can only hear the water dripping down from the water feature. You can also see a little bit of water. I don't know if you can see that there, water dripping down from the log. The log's very moist. I've got about six or so drippers. Here's one that's come loose. I've got to pull the log out and rebalance it. It leans down towards the right, and you see a fair bit of water form on the sides there, which does leak outside the pond. We end up having to put about 50 litres, what's that in gallons, 5, 10 or 12 gallons of water in each week, but the plants are using a fair bit, it being our summer here as well. So anyway, that's an overview of my sanity saving project. Hope you all enjoyed that. Thanks very much.